to all the dispossessed youth of Africa, for perpetuation of communion with ancestral spirits through the fight for African freedom, and in the firm faith that the dead, the living, and the unborn will unite to build the destroyed shrines. Selah.
Hello and welcome, beloveds, to another episode of Wake Up Africa. My name is Dr. Mumbi. How you doing? How's everything going? I really do pray, that you are well in all your ways and that you're moving into living life for truly, truly, beloveds, on your own terms. We really want to thank everybody for the comments. I mean, especially the comments, for the likes, the shares, the subscribes, but especially the comments, because it really has been like such a backup to what I've been saying for those who may be hearing this stuff for the first time. I know many of us have been on this awakening journey for so long, but like moths to a flame, wherever we congregate as higher man and higher woman beings, it attracts those, it attracts those who are curious, who want to break out of the Babylon system. And that is the power of us commenting and liking. Because when you like my video, beloveds, with your power and your energy, it will push it to so many more people than if someone who hasn't awakened yet. I'm serious. Anyway, I've been talking about energy and individual energy and how if you've been working on yourself, you're on a totally different level in terms of compared to the average man. Some of us are comparable to 10 people. Some of us are comparable to 100. There are those who are high priests who are, they have the impact of 100,000 people. And some have the impact of 1 million people. And beloveds, I really believe there's like 2 crows that have just landed on this bed. I'm reporting live and direct from a place called Watamu, from the it's called the Eco Tower. But I really believe, beloveds, that, as much as we need to focus on, the Most Highs, the universe, nature's chosen ones, who are basically here on assignment to help to transform the world, we also need to, just be aware, not even focus on them, but just be aware of, the devil's chosen ones, or the ones who are here with that destroyer spirit. Because you see, we're spiritual beings having a human experience. And there are those who are creators. That's the spirit in them. The spirit is to create beautiful things, to create experience. And then there are the destroyers among us, who are all about manipulation and control. And, so they would do anything to have control over a people. And it's all about taking energy so that they can build their world. But they're not here to support nature and to give reverence to nature, because nature operates in a different rhythm at a different speed. And nature requires something of us, which is humbleness, to humble ourselves. But the devil's chosen ones are extremely arrogant. They don't want to bow to such a beautiful feminine spirit as nature and take, and learn to create through the way that nature creates. Because, nature, just in the birthing process and how a woman carries a child for 9 months, that should tell you a bit about the creation process with nature. And many of us are here to hone that skill, to learn that from Mama Gaia, whatever you want to call her, Mama Earth, whatever you want to call her, beloveds, our mother. We're here to learn how to birth our creations instead of forcing them, which is more of a masculine energy, and building them whether people like it or not, and, enforcing them, but how to organically create the very things we want, regardless of the material experience. Because there is something, like I'm telling you, beloveds, when you get to a certain level, you can ask for $100,000 and you will get it. But the way that Mama Nature will give it to you won't be in the direct, straightforward way that you're expecting. And we're here to learn how Mama creates, her creative power, which is immense. but is almost veiled. And you see, Satan's chosen ones hate that. They hate that they have to give in order to receive. They hate that they have to humble themselves to almost the whisper of Mama Nature, of the Great Mother, that they have to, submit to her and learn her great gift of patience, which is so even emotionally and spiritually rewarding when it starts to happen. But they're not here for all that. And so, and there's so much more power that is bequeathed to you when you approach your creation and your manifestation from that angle, working with the powers that are greater than you. In terms of the powers of the river, the powers of the ocean, the powers, these are powers, being more spiritually connected. That's what Mama requires of us. But many just, we've been trained and brainwashed by Babylon. And Babylon wants to destroy in order to create. Nature wants to nurture in order to create, to plant. And it's like a totally opposing approach to life, beloveds. And that's what at war right now. And you see, the characteristics, those who are of the devil want what they want by any means necessary. And the by any means necessary is what separates them from those of us who are the chosen ones of the Most High. Because you see, by their any means necessary, they've understood that this is a spiritual world. And so the currency is people's energy, is people's spirit, is people's soul. And so they will trade people's soul through sacrifices to get ahead, instead of raising their own soul, working on their own soul, so that they can be at a certain point of transformation. Let's take a short break. We'll be right back.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, Africa.
Welcome back, beloveds, to Wake Up Africa. My name is Dr. Mumbi Seraki, where we're talking about the devil's chosen ones, beloveds. And just like nature has her chosen ones, just like, the creation, the creative spirit has his chosen ones, the devil also has his chosen ones, and they're the ones who have been implementing this new world order. Now, some say they've been around for 400 years, some say 2,000 years is as long as they've been here, but they haven't been here very long. But the reason they've succeeded is because they've made everyone unconscious of their ancestral bloodlines, especially the royal priesthood, of those connections. They've disconnected us from our bloodlines, while they have harnessed the bloodline and done everything to perpetuate and maintain their bloodline. And you will see that they have power, but they're wicked. They have nothing good to give humanity. Their character is one where they want to control, they want to dominate, they want to hurt, they want to see people in pain, they want to see people in suffering. Like, they actually get joy from that, which is like why our ancestors used to call the enemy of our soul, or the devil, or Satan, or Lucifer, who are three different characters, stories for the days, the enemy of creation, because he was happy when he saw forests being destroyed, knowing that each individual's forest, tree is a spirit. And that because of his chosen ones, so many people don't recognize that. And so they will kill, they will steal, and they will destroy nature. And what many people don't know, because it's also their chosen ones who he had create this Babylon system, who he had put in place the 7 pillars of imprisonment, the economic system, the 7 pillars of slavery, beloveds: entertainment, media, education, social services, government, governing the mental. It's his chosen ones that have been doing that. I keep talking about how, there's people who are walking and roaming this earth who are on another level from other people. And those are the ones that people call gods amongst us. Whereas they have the impact and influence of thousands, sometimes hundreds of thousands, sometimes millions of people. And they can also influence and steer in a direction that many people because of their energetic power. Now, the children of the chosen one, the children, the chosen ones of the Most High, of nature, that's something that they already have. They've come into this world with that kind of power. But that power is dormant because they almost had to come like sneaking, because the chosen ones of the devil are looking for them. But the chosen ones of the devil, the bloodlines, and there's certain people who are sitting on those powers, the Queen Elizabeths of this world, those ones, beloveds, they accumulate this power over the world by sacrificing the world, by sacrificing the people. They're massive on human sacrifice. Massive, and not just human sacrifice, but all kinds of sacrifice. So imagine what is happening on the spiritual level. That's why I keep saying the spiritual war is raging on in earnest, beloveds. But the chosen ones of the devil, there's even lower level ones that are in our families, among our friends, sometimes among the poor choices of relationships that we make. They will destroy our dreams. They will kill our motivation. They will steal our ideas. They will steal our persona. They will try and steal our personality. They'll steal whatever they can from you. They'll kill whatever they can in you. And they'll destroy whatever they can around you. They want you in isolation. I mean, these people are like prison wardens. That's a kind of spirit and mentality, like the colonial masters. That's the spirit of Satan and the Antichrist, the colonizer, the slave master. That's their nature. And because people are sacrificing themselves and their own just by not respecting nature or being in a respectful union and communion with nature, they open themselves up to attacks from the devil to come in and steal and kill and destroy, because only what you are can penetrate your world. Your thoughts, your actions. And you see, we've been made so unconscious of our actions that many of our actions work against us. But those are definitely stories, beloveds, for other days. So, our greatest enemy are the chosen ones of the devil. And they're the greatest tricksters as well. They have this chameleon power, spirit, where they appear as not who they really are. But in this season, which is why I feel like they even brought about the mask, it's like they're being exposed, and so they're now trying to hide, because everything that's happening physically is a reflection of what is happening spiritually. And it's like they've been walking around us, hidden in plain sight for so long, and many haven't even noticed it, that now they're coming out. And so they're trying to create this world where everyone wears a mask so that they can continue to walk around unnoticed, killing, stealing, and destroying, beloveds. But it ain't going to happen like that. The minute you're aware of their nature, their characteristics, they will be revealed to you in your own life, in your own experience. And there is a great war between the chosen ones of nature and the chosen ones of the Most High and the chosen ones of the devil. And the chosen ones of the devil seem to, like, they look like they have the jump start, they look like they're ahead, like they're winning before the race has even begun. But that's because they've been implementing this for years. And they've tried to close off all the gates of any gods returning here, architects returning here to fix the system, original programmers returning here to fix the system. But we're here, beloveds. And we're many. And we can be destroyed. That's so the power is that the chosen ones of the devil know who they are. Whereas the chosen ones of the Most High, because they had to come in dormant and low vibe and then ascend, kind of come into their power, many aren't aware fully of who they are and how significant they are. But this is the season of revelation where many are finding out. But you see, the chosen ones of the devil have done everything to make you doubt that you're great, to make you question that you have any kind of power, etc., etc., etc. Recognize the chosen ones of the devil in your own life, in the community, and by seeing who they are, they lose their power. These things only work because they're hidden. That's why the age is run by hidden societies, etc. Stay uplifted. Tuko pamoja.